You're listening to the Two Guys Talking Podcast Network.
Hello? This is Agent Zero! I watch and react to content so you don't have to, because everything starts with zero! This time, Agent Zero reacts to Star Wars The Acolyte, Season 1, Episode 5, Night. We last left the Acolyte series with the launch of what was a giant lightsaber fight between the Jedi Entourage and Darth Joker. Seems that this very short 27-minute episode and the previous 28-minute episode could have been one big episode, but that's not important right now. You know, it's a small thing, so not important right now. Never mind. Moving on. Osha finds herself waking up. She picks up Pip, her merchandising opportunity handheld device and best friend, and hey, what's that? It's the muffled sound of lightsabers. Lightsabers fighting! Osha runs towards the sound of the lightsabers and she trips over the body of dead red shirt Jedi Master number 3. She glances to her left and sees a colored variety of lightsaber blades moving to and fro. One in particular is red. It's the blade of Darth Joker. Darth Joker is tearing up Jedi ass left and right, head-butting lightsabers, which makes them sputter. What the hell is that now? The two Jedi with sputtering lightsabers look at the lightsabers, look at each other, look at their surroundings, look back at the lightsabers, look at each other, oh, and the lightsabers re-engage. Oh, well, that's lucky. Thanks for standing around for a series of seconds while your friends are being murdered. Assholes. Grab a stick, use the force, throw some stones, good God. Sink in the sleeper. Begin the jujitsu attack, something. Your friends are dying. After the sputtering Jedi lightsabers come back to life, they charge towards Darth Joker, who gives them a 2-for-1 shish kebab move. He then heads toward already injured Master Jedi Yord. Osha blasts Darth Joker with her stun ray and nothing going on there. Great work. Yord posts up on his elbows and tells her to run. She does. Osha tears the head off of Pip and uses his built-in flashlight to navigate through the dark jungle. In response, Darth Joker tosses a lightsaber toss-across through the jungle towards Osha. As it slices several trees down, Jedi Master Soul is able to deflect it with his own lightsaber. Now it's time for Darth Joker and Master Jedi Soul to face off. But first, let's snap over to Yorg and Osha, who are heading back to the ship. Yeah, that's a good idea, because I'm certain that Master Soul and Darth Joker will just stand there and wait for us. Thanks! Bitches. Suddenly, Osha insists that they need to go back and help Soul. But you know what? Yord is following Jedi Soul's orders. They continue towards the ship. Soul and Darth Joker are talking. Apparently, they've met before. Darth Joker continues to talk about it with Soul. Soul, he can't remember him. Time for attention span to shift once again in the pacing of this episode. Now it's time for the Jackie and May ass kicking to begin. They roll and tussle, and luckily is able to get the cuffs on May. Then Jackie begins to read the listing of charges that are on the table. Maybe not the best time for that shit. How about later after you get the cuffs on? Yeah, good move, thanks. The two of them continue to fight, and Jackie gets kicked through the thin walls of Master Kelnaka's domicile. Meanwhile, across the way, Jedi Master Soul and Darth Joker are still going at it. Soul tells Joker to show his face, but apparently the helmet also prevents Soul from reading Joker's thoughts. Is that a thing? Is that a thing in Star Wars? Is that a thing in Star Wars? I don't know. Let's call and ask Magneto quick. The pace is short, but furious as we bounce between the 3 scenes. Yeehaw! Thank you, show. Thank you, writers. Great work, showrunner. Yord tells Osha that Darth Joker is using completely unconventional means of combat. They also wonder where Basil is and keep moving. Over at the house of Jackie ass-kicking, Jackie's finally starting to get the upper hand on May. Jackie stumbles across Master Kanaka's lightsaber hilt and assumes that May took it when she dispatched her far too soonly killed Jedi Wookiee. But hey, what's this? A cold chill blows through the area as Jackie detects a disturbance in the force /thread/ whatever we're calling it today. It's Darth Joker! He launches an angry assault on the young Padawan learner. She's able to somehow stave him off, but takes a vicious kick to the midsection and falls into the mossy undergrowth. Jackie springs to life while Darth Joker is monologuing and tries to make the best of an impossible situation. Jackie swings and hits the bracer on his left arm. And what's this? Like the lightsabers previously that struck the twisted, smile-ridden helmet, the bracer does exactly the same thing to Jackie's lightsaber, and it's disabled? What? Jackie quickly unfurls the power of Master Kanaka's lightsaber from her belt and parries another Darth Joker-powered assault. As she's fending him off, her lightsaber dances back to action. So now she's got 2 lightsabers. Speaking of lightsabers, what kind of lightsabers do you have? We all know that Jackie needs a 3rd one to complete the mission here inside this episode of The Acolyte, and there's no better place to get one than Theory Sabers. High-quality lightsabers of every type, time, character, and you won't believe how incredible the sound is. Make sure you check them out, and tell them that Agent Season 0 Scent Shop. Check them out now at TheorySabers.com. Code Theory10 gets you a discount, but don't wait. Act today, or the Dark Assassin will add you to her shortlist. Back to this intriguing episode reaction. As Jackie and Darth Joker continue to fight, May is able to move her close to the front and hauls Dark Assassin ass jungleward. Darth Joker continues his powerful assault, and he and Jackie continue to clash, but suddenly, as Jackie gets her bearings, she realizes that Darth Joker has disappeared. Where'd he go? What will happen next? We'll find out in just a minute, because it's time to pivot attention span again. Damn it! Yorn and Osha are continuing their way back to the ship when they discover that they're in the same strange place they were when that giant moth was killed by Jedi Master Soul. Osha encourages Yorn to turn his lightsaber off. Gee, I wonder why, because Yorn doesn't know. It's a small thing, really. Dark Assassin May is hauling Dark Assassin ass through the jungle and is interrupted by Darth Joker! Darth Joker tells her that he knew that she was going to betray him. She asks him for forgiveness and admits that she's weak. He confirms that and tells her that she's always been weak. And Darth Joker winds up for the first and final strike and cuts right down the middle of her handcuffs, apparently freeing her hands. Alrighty then. As he winds up for the death blow, Jedi Master Soul interrupts, flying it out of nowhere, along with Padawan Jackie. It's a three-way. Definitely not the one we thought we'd see inside this series, but hey, it's here. As the three of them move towards Dark Assassin May, rather than joining in on either side, most importantly, the side she said she was switching to, May once again beats feet. What a moron. The fight progresses once again in the same direction as May fled, and in between strikes and parries, Darth Joker sends a front and center death blow towards May's chest. It's intercepted by Jedi Master Soul. Zowie! Sensing that the end might be near, May reaches out via the thread phone to May. As Yorn and Osha are having a casual, leisurely walk back to the ship. What? Osha magically hears her name. Osha. She's being called. Who could it be? I wonder. It's so mysterious. Now Osha is able to tell that all of them are going to die if they don't go back. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty then. I don't know how it makes sense, but okay. However, Yorn compels her not to turn back. You know what though? Osha's got an idea. She flicks on the flashlight she's got in her pocket. She then runs back in the direction that, wait a minute. Where's she going? Back into the, why is she going back? Back over the three-way lightsaber fight. It's as hot and heavy as ever. And Darth Joker is able to score a helmet butt hit on Jedi Master Soul's lightsaber. It's now temporarily disabled. The fight continues, and Soul is able to land a series of elbow and fist strikes. Thankfully, Darth Joker trips backwards. Young Padawan Jedi then realizes she can dive into action and save the day. She does so, trying to take advantage of the presented situation. She strikes left, right, left again, and then an elbow to Darth Joker's face mask. It sends the mask flying in twain. Twain, I say, 2 parts. She moves in for the finishing blow, but fails to notice that Darth Joker's saber has 2 parts. He now has the larger red blade, and then another smaller partner red blade, which he withdraws from the hilt of his other lightsaber and ignites. Jedi Padawan Jackie dives forward towards Darth Joker. Joker parries his blow and is subsequently impaled quickly 3 times as Darth Joker shish kebabs her in a deathly triangle formation, finishing Jackie. She's done. She's dead. She slumps to her knees, and as her body falls away, Darth Joker is revealed to be the bumbling con man. Come here. What? Of course he is, dumbass. Duh. Yet another question. If you're such a kick-ass fighter with 2 blades, why would you put the other blade back in and not just fight with that? Just saying. It's a small thing. Small things add up, and you know what? It's not really important. Why don't we move on? The adventure continues. Jedi Master Soul tries to lay guilt at the feet of Darth Joker / Q-Man, and he simply states, "You brought her here." May can't quite believe her eyes. Darth Joker turns to May, and in his Q-Man voice says, "Hello." At 17 minutes into the episode, Darth Joker holds May as a hostage with his lightsaber to her head, and Jedi Master Soul capitulates, tossing his lightsaber away. Why would he do that? Taking a hostage would mean that you'd need to take somebody that there's some value to. Jedi Master Soul has no value to the murderer of 2 of his lifelong friends. What the hell is this? I guess because of whatever inlaid guilt there is, because he thought she was dead? Balderdash. Jedi Master Soul wants to know, what is Darth Joker? And in a ring around the Darth Rosy way, he says he's a Sith and simply wants to exist but can't because the Jedi say he can't? Alrighty then. Darth Joker's mask suddenly starts to move and sing! The mask finds its way into the hand of Jedi Master Yord, who has arrived just in time to save the day! Excellent! Jedi Master Yord parries the saber strike from Darth Joker with the helmet, rendering Darth Joker's lightsaber disabled for the moment. As the two clash, Yord is surprised that Darth Joker is the fumbling conman Q-Man from the hood? What? Q-Man says, surprise? And then, Q-Man truly surprises Jedi Master Yord as he finds his way to Yord's back and snaps his neck like a freshly smoked turkey leg and casts his body aside like a warm bag of bantha poodoo. Bogus. Hey, look! May is 3 for 3. Our formerly dark assassin is apparently the yellow former assassin, and now turns tail and hauls ass again. All right. Truly compelling character arc. My goodness, what writing. Osha once again yanks out her stun blaster and aims towards her fleeing yellow kin, and May falls to the ground, out like a light, a yellow light. Jedi Master Soul takes a quick inventory of the situation, and personnel now lost to Darth Joker. And it's time for fisticuffs, baby! The fists and robes are flying fast and furious now, as the fight goes back and forth, with the bout turning into Soul's general direction. Finally, time to put Darth Joker down like the smiling, insulting dog he is. Jedi Master Soul ignites his blue lightsaber's blade and begins the killing stroke, and it's interrupted by Osha, thereby stopping the killing blow? What? What the Darth Joker offers up a few colorful digs at Jedi Master Soul's integrity, including a plea to Osha to not trust Jedi Master Soul? What? In response, Jedi Master Soul shuts down his saber and says, the Jedi do not attack the unarmed? What? What is this happy horse shit? Rather than ending what was a venerable battle in the hooded jungle of Kafar, with a saber-heavy strike of undeniable justice for fallen comrades and the good of the galaxy, Osha ignites the onboard flashlight function of Pip's head, somehow attaches it to the back center of Darth Joker / Q-Man's back. Maybe Velcro patches, a stick-up, Gorilla Tape, I don't know. And suddenly the giant Kafarian moths descend to attack and carry Darth Joker away? What is this shit? Now that Darth Joker's gone, Osha now asks Jedi Master Soul what Darth Joker was talking about when he told her not to trust Soul. What? As Soul starts to provide answers, May discharges the stun blaster, and Jedi Master Soul slumps to the ground. And hey, what's this? The script says that the sun rises on Kofar. Oh, so be it. The sun rises on Kofar. Amazing. I guess the nights are pretty short on Kofar. Yeah, pretty much. The sunrise illuminates the two sisters, who have moved to a new location while standing in place. Alrighty then. I guess the sun is providing an opportunity to illuminate the two sisters with a chance for the truth in a very long time. Oh my. You see, all that stuff that we talked about and showcased inside of episode 3, the Power of the Mommies episode. Remember all that? Yeah, well, that was all just a giant brainwash? What? May promises that she can help Osha return to herself, to remember who she was and where she came from. The two of them hug. And then Osha puts May in an arm lock. Time to arrest the criminal that has been the centerpiece for a number of crimes for far too long. Now untold years, far too long. May is able to reverse the arm lock and dishes guilt. Loud and proper. Dark Assassin May has had enough of explaining things, and whoosh. She thread pushes Osha away, and she falls to the ground and is now unconscious. May nabs a leftover lightsaber and cuts her hair to look amazingly like Osha. Whoa, what is this shit now? Oh, hold on, what's this? Darth Joker has apparently survived the giant Kafarian moth assault. He gently floats down to a path in the middle of a grove of trees and heads off into the forest? What? Into the forest? Oh, and what's that? Oh, it looks like Pib's head attachment. Amazing that made its way all the way back too. Oh, and hey, look, everyone's favorite giant beaver / ferret / muskrat / otter / squirrel / prairie dog Basil? Thank God he's okay. What will we do without his help in the next 3 episodes of the season? And you know what? He's discovered the fallen flashlight piece of Pip's interface. Oh man, isn't that lucky? The only way that you can be as lucky as he is if you find your way over to Film Threat. Film Threat is where our friends Chris Gore and Alan Ing provide you with independent film reviews, as well as a bunch of incredibly detailed and entertaining investigative reports that provide you with the latest on what's going on inside of Disney Star Wars. Check them out now over at filmthreat.com. That's filmthreat.com. Tell them Agent Zero sent ya. someone who looks like Osha. It's not. It's really May as Osha. You see, they're twins, you know? Walks up behind a finally recovering Master Jedi soul. My goodness, he was out so long. I wonder why he was out so long. That's amazingly lucky for the script. Lucky script, lucky script. I wonder what the investigative directives are for the Jedi. You know what, though? There apparently aren't any. Soul and Osha * beat feet. They arrive back at the ship, followed by everyone's favorite giant beaver / ferret / muskrat / otter / squirrel / prairie dog Basil, who just can't stop sniffing May's musk. Gotta get me some of May's musk, to be sure. Shit's on Amazon. Back outside the carnage of Kelnaka's home, Darth Joker returns to reclaim his grin-laden helmet and cloak. He also then finds a tattooed Osha, dressed in May's clothing. He quickly heals her with the power of Jedi Force healing. Amazing that no one else inside the entourage had any of that. But that's not important right now, it's small. It's a small thing. And the screen circles to black as we endure almost 6 entire minutes of credits as we arrive at the end of this 27-minute episode. Off to the next episode, we go! You've just listened to another episode of Agent Zero Reacts. You're a busy person, and Agent Zero watches, so you don't have to. Check out all of our episodes over at agentzeroreacts.com. That's agentzeroreacts.com. And remember, everything starts with 0.